America salutes the President's birthday. And now, specially prepared for this occasion by the brilliant young radio writer and director Norman Corwin, The Four Freedoms.
May we have a moment of the nation's time, in the midst of a party, in the midst of a war, to take up a matter with certain guests unable to be with us. One lies with an ocean across his chest at the bottom of a deep douse sea. Another sleeps with sand in his eyes where he fell on a field in Tunisia. Others are resting with folded hands by mountain streams in Asia, where their planes came down in France and in the frozen North waters. May we speak to them a moment. Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Good evening.
The first is freedom of speech and expression everywhere in the world. Do you like that, men?
Yes.
You're free to do what you please.
He's entitled to think and behave as he pleases. It's a free country.
Everywhere. India, Puerto Rico, Oklahoma, Spain, Greece, North Africa.
Everywhere in the world?
Yes, everywhere. What is the second freedom?
The second is freedom of every person to worship God in his own way. Everywhere in the world. Do you like that, men?
Yes.
Then you are for it?
Yes.
Those of you that's got a mind to pray can do a little praying. The rest of you can do a little thinking.
Oh, I done prayed, Pastor, till I was black in the face. But it wasn't no use.
It ain't only praying, Alvin. It's believing.
The way I figure, there ain't no use for a fella going out looking for religion. It's just got to come to a fella.
What is the third freedom?
The third is freedom from want. Everywhere in the world. How does that strike you, fighting men?
Good. For all hungry men. For Hottentots in Africa. For sharecroppers in Texas. For the Chinese peasant. For the boatman on the Danube. There are riches in the earth, enough to go around. Fruit in the soil, and power in the hills, and iron in the rock.
Freedom from want? Do you subscribe to that?
We do.
The fourth is freedom from fear. Everywhere in the world.
Yes.
I reckon we don't have much to fear.
We'll have nothing else to fear.
We return you now to Clifton Fadiman at the Waldorf Astoria.
Thank you, Norman Corwin, for a wonderful script, and Bernard Herrmann for your original music.
I think this calls for a little celebration.
You know, I like it here.